Welcome to SOAS Entrepreneurship Series 2. I'm David, the Director of Singapore Online Accounting Services. We are delighted to have today an established entrepreneur who had created one of the largest language schools in Singapore, starting from 1997 all until 2011. And he's here today to share his stories. Welcome to this series.
Thank you. Yes.
Mr. Chan, could you share more about yourself and what you do?
Sure. My name is Edwin Chan. I'm the founder of Cambridge Institute. I started Cambridge in 1997 after I left the Technical, because at that time our business was disrupted by this disruptive technology, CD-ROM. We were selling encyclopedia, hard copy, 3,006%. How to compete with the CD-ROM selling at $15.
That's very interesting. And what were your motivations in going to a language school after your initial business of selling encyclopedias was disrupted?
Okay. Because I had to look for another job, because you cannot compete with $15 CD-ROM. So I looked for jobs. I went for some interviews. Linguaphone, instead of giving me a job, they offered me a distributorship. So I became the distributor of Linguaphone Self-Study Language Learning Program. Now, after selling the product for 6 months, the sales were good. So we thought, can we make it better if we do a survey or a feedback? But the feedback was disappointing, because more than 90% feedback was customer not able to make use of the set to learn the language. And because of that, I had to start a help session to get the student come to the company, and then we provide a classroom and a teacher to help them to learn the language. At the end of a 3-month session, they're able to speak the language. But they want to go for higher level, but this time they don't want to buy the products. They just want to attend class. And for that reason, I had to set up a school.
Well, that's a very interesting story. So by going to one business, learning the difficulties and finding a solution, or letting the market or your students tell you what they want, you found a niche. Well, it seems that you grew the school, and I believe there were also difficulties and stumbling blocks along the way. Could you share some of these challenges that you faced?
Okay. A difficulty, there always be a lot of setbacks, and disappointment. But as an entrepreneur, right, you should capitalize on the disappointment or obstacles and turn it around. So many a times you have to be adaptable, and then you transform yourself. And most of the time you'll be able to turn it into a competitive advantage for yourself. Just like when the student not able to learn how to speak the language, I provided a help session. They are so happy, then I have no choice but to start a class. And once I started the school, right, the business just grow, continue to grow, right, rapidly. Yeah, I started only with 8 students, 1 classroom. At my peak, I have full-time students, 1,200, 4,000 part-time students. And I have near to 40 classrooms. 1 classroom can seat about 20 people.
That's an amazing story, right? That's amazing and a very good story. So it seems like the key is to embrace challenges, embrace difficulty, and more importantly, to learn from those challenges, learn from those lessons, and then move on and develop something that the market requires.
Yeah, totally right.
Okay.
Yeah, as an entrepreneur, you have to capitalize on competition and disappointment.
Okay. So from these challenges, right, what are some of the lessons you would like our audiences to learn and to embrace?
Okay. A lot of people ask me, like, why are you so resilient, right, in fighting back and so on? They say, there are two stories or 2 lessons I will share with you. One is when I was a boy, about 4 or 5 years old, it was a rainy day, then cannot play, right, in the rain. So then, the time I was staying at that house, so I lie on the table and then I look up, I saw a spider building a web. Okay, as a boy, right, you're so naughty. So you look at the spider building the web about to complete, you take the stake and then you go and destroy the web. So when you destroy the web, then the spider stop for a while, look at you, or look at the web, and then rebuild again. So near completion, I destroy again, at least 4 or 5 times, I think. Until my mother distracted me, asked me to run an errand for her. I came back, I lie on the table, I look up, wow, the web is already completely constructed. And then a lot of insects were caught in it. So I look at the spider, as though the spider is staring at me, say, I will teach you a lesson for life, which is good. You see, what the lesson that the spider taught me, is you always begin with an end in mind. You want to build a web, you must complete it. What is important is you must remember the 3 F. You must have faith in yourself that you can do it. You focus on building the web and you follow through, no matter how many times it was destroyed. So if you do that, then you'll be okay. So I look at the spider, and the attributes that the spider taught me is, number 1, endurance. You must have endurance, determination, right? You must have winning attitude. Don't lose to this boy, okay? Be inspired and not insulted when you can't do it because it's destroyed. And most importantly, never give up. Right? So these are 5 attributes. And I love it so much that I turned it into my name. Actually, that's the acronym of Edwin. E.D.W.I.N. Endurance, determination, winning attitude, inspiration, and never give up.
That's very inspirational. Really very inspirational.
The other one is, because when I was young, I was still a schoolboy, right? Then I watched TV one day, and then I saw our former Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew cry on TV. Right? That was very moving. He was so disappointed, right, that Singapore was kicked out from Malaysia. Right? He was disappointed. But after a few months, you see what happened, what has he done? He has turned the disappointment, right, into a competitive advantage. You look at Singapore today. At one time, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, the currency conversion rate is 1-to-1. Today, Singapore, $1 is equivalent to Hong Kong $5. $1 Singapore equivalent to Malaysia $3. Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. So Stanford Raffles founded Singapore only, we talk about 1 port on 3 port. With Lee Kuan Yew turning around, Singapore became famous for airport, seaport, transport, and passport. So that's a very important lesson for me.
So true. We have a very versatile passport to access to most countries in the world.
And we are the number 1 now, passport in the world.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see Mr. Edwin here, age is never too late to fight on. And this, we're very privileged and very thankful for him to share his life journey, his entrepreneurship journey, and his lessons for you today. Thank you very much, Edwin.
Thank you
for coming to the show.